Alright, guys. Hey there. So, okay. Hey guys, welcome into the stream. I'm glad I checked if my audio was working. It looked like there was some problem there. Hey guys, welcome into the stream. Now we're ready to begin. Cool. So, welcome back to another day of Glowing Garden development. Today, we're going to be focusing on the mushroom crafting system like we were doing yesterday. And difference being is today we're actually going to get some good work done because we're not going to be getting all bogged down in the stream setup. So what I'll do is I'll just edit this. We're doing mushroom crafting. That is what we're on today. What I want to do as well is I want to take this time to share the stream link publicly. This will be the first time I'm doing this. Let's see, what can we do this on? Let's get Twitter open here. Let's see here. Let's get Twitter up on my screen so you guys can see. I'm tweeting it out. I don't know how many people are going to see this. I don't know if it's going to be worth it. But we're going to give it a try. We're going to see how things go. If we actually get people to come into the stream. Let's just see how that goes. That's today. Cool. So, let's get this way. This is the music we're listening to. We don't need any of this. What I will need is I'll need that stream page open. I don't want to lose it. This is a super important window. This one where it's me streaming. That's to check what's happening. I mean, I could just use OBS for that, but OBS is a little bit more obscure. Welcome. Let's just do a welcome message. We'll do like, welcome to day 3 of streaming. Oh. We're working on the game logic for crafting mushrooms. So now everybody knows what I'm working on. Amazing. We've communicated things. Unity is ready to go. And here we go. Let's take a breath. And begin. This is where the day begins. We're going to turn the music back up now that stream is beginning. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully that's good. I don't want it to be too loud. Yeah. Hopefully that's good. I don't want it to be too loud. Yeah. Hopefully that's good. I don't want it to be too loud. Anyway, my audio started to repeat itself now, so let's just turn that up slightly. That should be good. Hopefully you guys are hearing that now. Just just go on YouTube as well and make sure that it's like the right volume on there. Yeah, we want that to be full volume, so now we can turn it down on the stream. Yeah. Or maybe not. I gotta figure out how these levels work, because I don't want to be hearing it that loudly. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna mute this. We're not gonna play music through the desktop. I want to figure something better out. All of this is pretty new to me. Let's get Spotify playing instead, because that way I can control the volume of that just with what I'm using. We'll just turn on the lo-fi playlist. I don't want this to become a problem. There you go. That's now in tune. Let's just have it so I can still hear my thoughts. Is this quiet enough that I can still hear my thoughts? I think so, yeah. I wonder if I can stream that portion of the window. It has to be open all the time. We're gonna put this here. Put that on there. Alright. So, Unity launching. Here we go! It's open. Unity is now open. Oh, and I can see that I'm still online on Steam, so let me fix that first of all, but also people will be playing Darktide today. Let's just go offline, because Darktide comes out today. Here we go, this is offline. So now I won't see people showing up in my bottom corner of my screen. That's awesome. Let's get voice to meet a banana. It's right there. That'll be good for it. Alright, cool. Here we are. So, where we left off yesterday, let's just do a recap of yesterday. So, yesterday's stream was really all about getting my audio set up for the stream so that I could play music through the stream and talk and control the volume of all of it together. I think I'll turn my music down just a tad here. There you go. That should be good. There you go. And the music is doing its thing. I think this is a good volume. I need to test it. Give me a moment to see how that sees on my stream. Just turn the music off. Oh wow, so now the delay is a lot less. So that's pretty neat. We got... Cool. We got that going. Now we can play Spotify again. Yeah, I was just getting the volume right. That seems good. I want that to be a whole number, not a floating point number. What can you do? There you go, that's good. All right, we'll leave it there. So yesterday, on top of getting my audio set up, you know, and getting like sort of a layout for the stream right, we started just commenting some of the code on the script that I was working on, because there's a lot of uncommented code in the project at the moment since the game jam we did recently. Glowing Garden, as it stands right now, we participated in a game jam to sort of kickstart the development of the game again, which was loads of fun. But because it was like a 2-week ordeal, and we like crunched a little bit to do it, or at least I did. I spent quite a lot of time during my day just working on the game non-stop. And then they extended the deadline a couple extra days, so it ended up dragging on a bit. It meant a lot of my code ended up just being kind of like, yeah, this works. I'll come back to it later. So now I'm at that point where I'm coming back to it later. So I don't mind how much of this gets done. It's more a case of, is it being done well? Do I understand the code? Would I be able to, you know, teach it to someone else? Or like I explain the code to someone else? So that's what we're gonna find out today. Let's get GitHub open as well so we can push all these changes to the internet. It's going to be so nice. Here it is. All right, cool. Make sure to get a Pomodoro timer going as well. I don't want to be here the entire day. Oh, it's already going. That's fantastic. And then we can put that on when the stream starts, after we take a break. All right, so here we are, Visual Studio. It's still reading. We'll get there. Crafted recipe. Oh yeah, so let's just give this an extra space. This sorted list has to be a sorted list of strings. I don't think I need it. It's there. Match recipes. So to do compare sorted, find a match. Okay, so yeah, so the general to do for this script at the moment is when the player's collected nutrients matches any existing recipe, that mushroom becomes like plantable. It becomes crafted, plantable. Plantable mushrooms are stored and ready to be planted by the player. So this is kind of a little too long-winded. I think more accurately, that mushroom becomes crafted and ready to plant. Right? The nutrients used to craft a mushroomo, are removed from the must be removed from the it's this gel collection, the static gel collection, which is being populated inside of the Miko CS. So let's just like be more specific. This is only on trigger enter when this is populated. The nutrients used to craft a mushroom must be removed from the gel collection. Gel collection list and reflected visual. That's all I'm gonna do now, because the visual part of this is gonna be, so as the player picks up nutrients underground, the way it works currently is we have the static UI element that's displaying it. Once Unity does a little bit of a refresh, there you go. So if I zoom into the scene here, you'll see that we have these lights around the player. That represents each of the points. How we were doing this previously is just like the static UI element that once you go underground, if I zoom in here, you can see here it is, these gels around the player. As the player picks up nutrients, they get these slots filled up. It does kind of interfere with the mycelium trails, first of all. Second of all, I think that like this whole limit isn't really reflected anywhere else, and I think that the game would honestly just be more fun if it was less restrictive. There might be some max limit of Mikos the player can pick up, but having it so that there's not just this static UI element always telling you what is right and wrong. We still want this, so we're still gonna have the nutrients circling the player, but they're gonna be they're not gonna be static. They're gonna be like they're gonna move around. They're gonna float and follow the player around from where they are. Let's go plant one of my mushrooms. Let's see where they plants all of my mushrooms. And I don't know why the lights are so bright either. Like, there's something wrong with the day-night script which is causing this to happen, but I'm not gonna look into that problem for the time being. I'm gonna keep working on this. All right. The gel collection list. All right, cool. Take this time to hydrate. Fantastic. Wow. Give me a second. I'm setting. I'm setting for the stream. I get so distracted with the streaming business. Well, this isn't gonna work out because now you're just seeing the stream on top of it. So we're just gonna leave this. We'll delete this. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Let's just reset this. All right, cool. Back to it. Okay, so now we know that this is what we wanted to do. I was working on this function called match recipes, which was to compare sorted collected list to sorted possible list to find a match. So the possible list is currently a list of recipes. When I really want it to be... See, here's the thing, like the recipe itself has its own data type. Like I just want the full list of ingredients that because right now this it's a list of recipes, right? Possible recipes, but I don't want it to be a list of possible recipes. I need it to be a list of string arrays. If I go to my file thing, you'll see here I have this data type called recipe, which is reflected here inside of the editor or the inspector as this object here. And the recipes like class references data type called a recipe. So if we go to the definition of that, we have this recipe data type, and it has all of this, and it has a list of strings. So it's not a string array, because I can't serialize a string array. You can do a list of string arrays, so that way it's like you make array 1 for ingredient 1, array 2 of array 2 for mushroom 2 and its ingredients. So that way I'm just getting a list of the strings, because this is giving me a list of recipes when I need a list of strings. it's just this list of strings. Whereas here, it's my possible recipes. My collected ingredients. I'm gonna turn this from a list of possible recipes into a string. First of all, I'm gonna turn these into string, and this into a string type, and see if I can get. And see where the problem is. Yeah. So now this is gonna be like, hey, wait a minute, you mean ingredients, and then oh yeah, now you need an array for all the ingredients. This is going through the gel collection. This is going for all the recipes count. So we're checking if it contains recipes, possible recipes. If it contains the current, wait, if possible recipes cookbook. Well, the way that this is working currently is that it's saying that you need so the cookbook in this case is the recipe script here with all of the recipes stored for me. Are these static, by the way? No, it's not. Go to recipes. This is not a list of. Yeah, we have a list of recipes, right? This is it. Get all recipes, get all gels. So get all gels, it says it returns a list of sprites. Let's do the same, but for get ingredients. And it's returning a list of strings. Gel list of strings. So you go through the recipes.count, gel list.I, recipes.ingredients. Whoops. Ingredients. And then you obviously just need for each sprite. Sorry, for each string s in recipes I.ingredients. So it's for all four of them, add s. There you go. So, right. So then here it's like, okay, inside all of my cookbook recipes.count. Cookbook in this case, so yeah, go through all of the recipes for all of the mushrooms. So that's 6 different recipes. And all of those recipes go through. Now, okay, that's looping through my total recipes, and that's looping through all of my collected gels. Right? What the I is for. So cookbook.recipes.I.get. This is not static, is it? Hold on. It's cookbook.
dream. I dream I'm flying through a lot of colors, and in the dream, there's no frame, no end to. Actually, there's no frame here. We have the frame of our eyes. That's a frame. But in the dream, this was gone. It was like, you see it all around.
So the reason I want possible recipes to be a string is because we're going to, in match recipes, we're going to compare the strings. We're going to compare the strings of the ingredients I have collected, which is here the collected ingredients array. We're going to say, okay, here are my collected ingredients. Here are the ingredients in the possible recipes. And then they're sorted, and then it's easy to compare them, right? We're gonna comment this out right now and just see if I can figure out how to refactor this. Right, so it's like in the gel collection count, we have to say like it's just an array of strings, right? It's just an array of strings. I can get like the whole recipe list, right?
In the dream, there's no frame. There's no frame. No frame.
I wonder. Where I'm stuck right now is trying to figure out how to compare. So we're comparing the strings of the collected versus the known recipe, right? So my collected is some unknown number of nutrients, but my recipe is only 4 nutrients, right? It's like the recipe for this mushroom is 4 nutrients. Yeah. So if I have this large array of like an infinite combination, that could be any combination of strings, like within the like color strings in any order, like that, it becomes sorted. We need to check the occurrences. Either we need to check the occurrences of like in the sorted list of like possible recipes. Yeah, possible recipes is only gonna be like so many at once. So we have to loop through the possible recipes as it is. So I would leave this as it was and keep this as a recipe list. There you go. So now it will still return a recipe. Get possible recipes. Well, we have this temporary one. What did I call it? Crafted? Yes, I have this crafted recipes thing. So for Inky bits, right? For int I 0, I is less than the count of the possible recipes dot count dot. And then I++. So loop through the possible recipes. Yeah. And then we're gonna say for each well, what do we want from it? Out of each of the possible recipes, we want to get just this array of strings. So let's make a new string array. Var my array, and it's an array of my array is equal to new string array with a length of 4, right? That's my new array. Okay, it's right now it's some number, right? We know that the number of it is, well, it would be 3 because it would be 0, 1, 2, 3, right? The length of it would be 3 for an array, right? 0. So, well, it's I've just reached the end of my first Pomodoro. So we're gonna do a nice little break here. I'm gonna continue eating some food and maybe get my heart racing a little bit. This is a lot to think about. I'm not a great programmer, and comparing arrays like this, and even if it's gonna work, I don't know. I'm a little bit insecure about it. I'm a little bit scared, but I'm gonna give this a shot when I come back, and we'll see how far we get. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a little break here. Be right back. Sorry that took a little while. Anyway, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Hey guys, I'm back. Let's just check. Looks like no new chat messages, all good. Just check the stream and see if it's working. See if I can even hear the stream. Yeah, all good. Cool, back to it. All right, here we go. Second Pomodoro of the day. For those who don't know, I like to work using Pomodoro technique. I use this website to keep track of my time. But it's essentially working in 30-minute stints. Because the reason it's 30 minutes and not some other time is because it's believed that from some study which they did in order to sort of invent this method is it shows that human attention spans only last for around about 25 to 30 minutes before they start to like get diminishing returns. And someone basically off of that fact devised this method called the Pomodoro technique, in which you work in 30-minute stints and take 5-minute breaks in between. So it's like if you did 6 hours of work in a day using this method, you would be working for 6 hours a day. Well, that's 3 Pomodoros, because if you do it in 30 minutes, 6 hours is 12 Pomodoros, right? So 5 times 12 is 40. So you'd work for 3 hours and take a 40-minute break, essentially, if you did 6 hours of work doing that 30-minute 5, 30-minute 5. You're supposed to take a long break as well. I tend to just ignore that when I'm working on game dev. You can, but if it's like after working for 30 minutes, taking a 5-minute break, and then taking a 5-minute break, and then doing a second 30-minute work stint, and essentially the second break cycle. Every second break cycle, you're meant to take a long break. But look, I've already wasted like 2 minutes just explaining it to you. It's really useful for staying sane, in my opinion, especially when it comes to development work. Anyway, I'm feeling good. Did a few pull-ups. Got my heart racing. Thought about some chocolate. So there's this array of new string. I don't know if that's necessary. Basically, I want to say for all of my possible recipes, which is going to be like 2 at this point, it's going to be like, not in the possible recipes, it's going to be like possible recipes I want to add it to some string array, right? Some string array. So some string array. Some string array. Keep in mind, like, what I'm going to be doing with these array elements is that in the possible recipes, that's based off of this. It's just like if it contains it. There needs to be more the logic than that later on, where it's like, okay, it might already contain that recipe, but what if I can make 2 of the same mushroom, right? And that's going to be important going forward. How well does this scale? I don't know. So let's figure it out. We have, so match the recipes. Here's the possible recipes. We have assorted recipes. Sorted pickups gel collection, right? So that's the sorted array that I can get reference to. So don't go through possible recipes. Go through the sort pickups. Sorted pickups gel collection .count. So that's going to go through my sorted pickups. Well, No, that's the picked up. That goes through my sorted pickups. Now I want my sorted. Well, that's what I can use recipes for. It says get ingredients. All you do is... Oh, wait, right. Because this doesn't have reference to that, so you return the ingredients. Add, because this is a... So what I'm doing here is I'm essentially making a public version of my recipes list that can be accessed by other scripts. Alright, it's the same name as the thing, so we just do this. So in recipes, we just do recipes. Okay, well that's fine, we fix that. And then we just say recipes is equal to add range, and then you just do recipes at the start. So that way it knows what to do. Okay. What just happened? Sometimes I really wish I had a stream chat, like a chat, to tell me if something was wrong with my stream. I just noticed that my audio has been off like this entire time, or for some amount of time that I'm unaware of. Either way, I was just coding pretty much anyway. I'm sure you could still hear the music, so it couldn't have been too boring. Whatever. Something cool happened. I got to the point where this sorted list is populating correctly. I've got 2 possible recipes, and from those 2 possible recipes, I'm getting this sorted array. But it's incorrect. This should be like so, surely. Like, it would have to be like that. No, it's incorrect though, because it's not sorted. I'm looking through the cookbook, possible recipes. Possible recipes? We have to go through the... Not the possible recipes. Yeah, we want the possible recipes, but it needs to be sorted, and it doesn't look like it was being sorted. We add them and then we sort them. I think we basically run this here. And then it should populate properly, or at least it should sort properly. Because it wasn't sorted. It was sorted to some extent, or was it? Like, nah, G was below R, and P was at the top and bottom. GG.yy, that's correct. Let's get R. Yes. No. It's still not sorting. Every time we add to it, every time we... Ah, no. This isn't the problem. Because it's this. Sorted is being done here. Thing is, I wonder, with possible recipes... Okay, well, let's pick up a cyan one. Right, like, let's try and pick up 2 cyan ones and see, does it add more than... I don't think it will, but there's a possibility that it might. So here's a cyan one. There it is. Let's see if we can find another. Oh my god, they're usually so abundant, and then now at the moment you look for one, you can't find one. Yeah, it did. It added it twice, which it shouldn't, because every time I pick up a cyan one, this is going to go up. And I'm going to say, okay, so we're going to say for each recipe, if sorted collected list versus sorted possible list. Well, another 30 minutes has gone by just like that. And so in 30 minutes, this is all the code I wrote. Well, no, not true. Because I also wrote this. And I also, did some other stuff. But that's what I got done in that half hour. So that's my second Pomodoro. We're gonna... You know what? I'm gonna copy... it's gonna say stream is starting, but just ignore that for a moment. Here's the be right back screen. Okay, be right back. Now we can get the timer up. Okay, so put our timer on, start. There you go. That should, oh, that doesn't run in the background. We're gonna have to bring that back up. All right, cool. See you in a moment, right? Okay, hey guys, welcome back. So, had another little 5-minute break, had some food, did a few laps around my apartment, you know, looked out the window, took a few breaths of fresh air. It's about as much as you can do. I mean, as much as I can do when I want to be here streaming, right? Anyway, without further ado, the next Pomodoro. I wonder if I should do a very small version of the Pomodoro. Nah, too much work right now. I've got other things to worry about. Mainly this code. So, say if sorted dot contains cookbook well, this needs to be done in the for loop, so we say like here. So if sorted contains cookbook, it returns a list of strings. I wonder if how do I check if it has the same recipe in it? That's the problem. Because if I pick up one. Well, this is never really going to be 0. Right? For each recipe, in possible recipes, add... Well, we can say if R, which is a recipe, if R dot ingredients, we have to do a for loop, essentially. we go through for each recipe in possible recipes. We say need to return here, otherwise add it. So if sorted contains return. Alright, let's run the game and see if at least it doesn't add. So can I get 2 cyan ones? Not so sure what to do here. I'm trying to return my oh, just realized the music hasn't been playing this whole time. Oh no, it is. It's playing. Skip this one. Alright, cool. Keep it moving. So, my problem right now is that I can't seem to figure out how to limit the range here. The sorted list is like all of the recipe gels, put into an array and then sorted. What's so hard about that, right? But, you know, it should only be put into an array if that color isn't there already, or like that recipe isn't there already. So like it's not adding Calvatia twice, right? Saying if cookbook recipes I and the ingredients inside that recipe contains the collected ingredient, any of my collected ingredients, add it. That's what, it is already added. Yeah, so possible recipes. For each recipe in possible recipes, right? So in all of the possible recipes, in all of the, so the recipe R in possible recipes, so R has like dot ingredients, right? So we can access its like the ingredients of that recipe. Sorted, we add range, cookbook. Well, we don't. We add possible recipes, cookbook to get ingredients of all of the names. Name, yeah. And it's just gonna say if name is recipe's name, we have to check if name is equal to recipe's name, simply add the ingredients. If one of the recipes is ingredient, so if ingredients, like my list contains the ingredient section if my ingredients contains S, well, it's not just string, it's like we're checking if it contains this item. Ingredients contain, so for each string in recipes, ingredients. For each recipe, in all of my recipes, if name is equal to recipes I name, yeah, if it has, you know, check the name exists. if the name of the recipe is like if the name I provided is in the if name is so check if the name first. I should check if the name is right, to be honest. First I should check if the name is right. So if the name is like the name I've provided in this get ingredients of this recipe, if name is recipe name, so get me, yeah. Get ingredients of like of fly agaric, right? Of Amanita. Yeah, so Amanita muscaria. So all of my recipes, yeah, this is fine. I need to do this. Returns source ingredient list for 1 mushroom. So 4 in I recipes count. Yeah, in all the recipes. If my name is equals to recipes eyes.name, then we have like this is the mushroom ingredient list we want to get. We say if recipes, well, now we know if name is if recipes the name matches, which it will do. Yes. Okay, so we say the recipe to add essentially becomes this name. If ingredients, so now say if ingredients contains recipes I dot ingredients for each string this will go through all of the recipes and then it goes through all of so it goes through all of the recipes and now it goes through the string and each ingredient and we say not too sure what to do here. Did I ever restart my Pomodoro timer? I totally did. Thank goodness. Ugh. I don't feel like I'm getting very far. This is getting me pretty stuck. It's not really too discouraging. It's just that I always feel this way, and I never know if it's normal for programmers to feel this way. I get pretty stuck, and then I don't really know what to do either. And I just kind of get stuck in this loop of thinking about it, and it just like makes me feel bad about what I'm doing. But I want to overcome that, and I want to overcome that feeling. Like, I just want to trust this process and figure it out. But I'm not moving forward, right? So what can I try differently? So this get ingredients thing is like, the reason I did that is so I could get all of the ingredients of my current like possible list. Well, when I say if name is equal to recipe name, we say ingredients dot add. And this is just gonna add whatever ingredients of the name is. So ingredients dot add dot ingredients. Right, so this is gonna be like for each string s in recipes I dot info. Because it's like, if name is equal to recipes I dot name, for each in ingredients so it's going to add it's just gonna add the ingredients, okay? But we need a way of checking if the ingredients are not there, or if they're already there. For each string s in ingredients, we do ingredients dot add, and then we add s, right? That's fine. So we've just basically arrived at the same point where I was, right? And that will add all of those things. But we don't do this for all possible recipes. We say, so check if possible. So if r dot ingredients, well, we say if it doesn't contain it, if sorted dot contains r dot ingredients. So if the sorted array doesn't contain, we used to say like for each, sounds like a, I think I know what this song is. Maybe I know. So for each, now we have to do string s in so for each recipe in possible recipes, and for each of the strings inside its ingredients, r.ingredients. So now we've looped through that like manually. Now we can plug I in. So it's saying like, for each of the possible recipes, for each of the ingredients of, for each of the ingredients in the possible recipes, if the sorted list does not contain, well, sorted is sorted is an array of strings. No, it's a list of strings. If sorted, okay, say like if sorted. If sorted is equal to possible recipes, not possible recipes, if sorted is equal to if the sorted array is equal to the gel collection. Well, this is matching them. It's now comparing them. If the sorted array, but the sorted array is still not populated, that's my problem. The sorted array is still like, eh. I only need to add it if oh no, another half now. Dum da dum dum da dum dum da dum. Yeah, man. Just looking at code all day is kind of boring. I want to be making this part of the game, but I have to figure out the code first. So let's start from the beginning. Let's just do sorted, collected, equal to sorted possible. Sorted collected we got. Now we need a sorted possible, which is gonna be like sorted possible, which is just gonna be the sorted list of possible is the like cookbook dot get ingredients. And then you would put the name of sorted possible. For each recipe in possible recipes. Sorted collected is the sort pickups of the gel collection, so it's in alphabetical order. Get ingredients. Sorted is equal to cookbook.get collection ingredients.get ingredients our name. I should have been on break, but I really just wanted to see if that works. So let's see if it at least sorts the list. Sure, it adds the sorted list. Sorted is not being sorted is like being like it's being set to match recipes. It's for each recipe. Sorted is equal to cookbook.get ingredients. Oh, I don't say it's sorted. Can add the whole range. This is just exactly where I was at though. And like I don't see how this is any better. Because it will add it, but the thing is that every time I pick up another one, it will add the same one. flat. Yeah, it should be done. Sorted possible. Sorted, add range. For each recipe are impossible recipes. Just doing some sanity checks at this point. I don't even know where my code's at. Man, I gotta take a break. I'm not getting a bananas call out. I'm getting a bananas call and I'm getting the right amount for each string S in ingredients. Ingredients still add S. Return ingredients. Oh. I was wondering why that wasn't working. Hey man, this is something, and I already got here, but I was like, I hate when I do this. When I make progress, and then I question, I'm like, wait, is this progress? And then I spend like the next like 20 minutes just refactoring the same code to derive the same code. See, now this is my problem. This is nice, because it's like, okay, this is one... And you see, this isn't sorted. Strange. If recipes I dot ingredients is equal is not So we're saying if the ingredients contains index of name, Debug.log. Yeah. Oh man, I don't like this. There's an extra index of name. Alright, it's gonna debug.log some number. Right? It's gonna be like index of name. It's gonna debug.log recipes ingredients index of name. That doesn't make any sense because the index of name, it's not going to be recipes ingredients, it's going to be recipes dot index of name. Recipes I dot name dot ingredients index of. I want to check if it contains the whole array, which I can't do because it's like I'm checking to see if a whole array exists rather than items. I only want it to be added to this list if the name, if the ingredients. Well then, I'm in the wrong script, really. I guess I'm in the wrong script, so let's just see if that still works. So it's added 2 separate recipes, purple, purple, red, red, gray, 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 purple. And now for, so out of from 3 possible recipes, there should only be 12. But here when it's saying we're adding a range, that range, so for each, if R dot ingredients so if sorted dot contains, sorted is a list of strings. If sorted contains an item, it's looking for one item. It's not looking for contains. I can't say like R dot ingredients. That doesn't work because you need a specific. For int I is equal to 0, I is less than the amount of ingredients, R dot ingredients dot count I plus plus. If sorted contains ingredients I, okay, we're gonna count how many times So what I'm doing is I'm saying if the possible recipes, if my sorted array let's just organize the code here a little bit. I'm gonna have this count here, and then we're gonna loop through. I'm gonna say at the end of all of this, so we're gonna add. Well, we don't want to do it for each recipe. We want to do it. Right. I should probably mention. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a little break here. Hello. Okay, we're in for another 50 minutes. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna just no Pomodoro. We're gonna do a Pomodoro. I'll finish it. I'll take a 5-minute break, but then I'll just work for that rest of the time. So yeah. So hopefully we can get something working. I mean, this is how it feels sometimes. Sometimes you get stuck on a bit of logic. It takes a few hours, but we're still working through it, and I'm getting closer. And that's what we're here for: progress, not perfection. Never perfection. We're here for progress. Anyway, after this song ends, I'm gonna put the tunes back on because I'm playing some music which would not be stream friendly, but it's really good. It's Bob Sinclair, World Hold On. It's just really good. All right, let's get crack on then. So this is where I'm at. So talk everything over. This match recipes. We're comparing the collected assorted list of my collected Mikos, the nutrients which I collect when I'm digging underground, and it's matching it up to a new version. Like it's matching it up to the possible recipes that I can craft based on the Mikos I've collected. So simpler. Let's make it simpler. When I collect a Miko, I have a list of there's a possible set of recipes I could make. I know which of those possible recipes are when the player collects a Miko, and what I'm doing here is I'm taking from that possible set of recipes, I'm saying, okay, give me your ingredients. Show me just your list of ingredients and separate them. Right? I'm gonna actually like my problem with this is that I can't separate them. I'm not separating the ingredients. My problem is this is just in one big list, the sorted list. The sorted list needs to be like its own data type. So I'm gonna make a struct. I'm gonna go crazy here. Let's make a struct. Um let's call it ingredient with a capital I. Struct ingredients. So struct ingredient. My ingredient struct contains okay, so it needs a Well, either way, let's just make a public array. Well, let's make it has a size. So let's rename this ingredient. Okay, so the music ended. So we're good to launch this sound again and play the music. Boom, we're back. There you go. That's better. Thing is, I want it to be we have a public array. Um, Mm-hmm. Okay. No, they do inherit. It's a struct. I'm just having fun learning things, seeing what I can do using this to find out. But it needs a size. I need to set it. It needs to be. There you go. That should do. So I wonder how does Unity read structs? So do serializable as well, most likely. System dot serializable. Now it's serialized, hopefully in the Unity engine. What bippity boppity boop. I have ing, but it's just sort of empty. It shows nothing. don't think it's gonna help. No, it's not gonna help. Alright, I'm gonna look it up. I'm reading something on the Unity forums about structs and how they're visualized in Unity, because it was something I wanted to find out, but I don't think it works. So we're really just going to change this to a class. And just see what that does. It hasn't really helped. I can make it public or whatever, and what does that change? Size? I see. New string for Yeah, okay, well that was silly of me. There we go, now it has ingredients. All right, so that's that. Finally have that. Essentially, what I want to do is I want to store. It's going to be a list of ingredients. That's what I want. So that's what I really need. So this ing size we can get rid of. This stupid ingredient variable we don't need. What we need is we need sorted to be a list. Possible recipes. Yeah. We've disabled crafted recipe and we're not really needing it right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it to sorted. I'm going to change it to a list of ingredients. New list of ingredients. So then when we match recipes, if sorted contain. To ingredient, can I just make like a helper function? Private array. Private string. Oh, do I need this? I don't think I need this. Before I start writing out the function, what do I need to do here? The sorted recipes, we're gonna get rid of all of this because now it's irrelevant, because now we have this ingredient item. So we're gonna say we want to set the possible, so for each we want to go through all of the possible recipes. For each recipe in well, we need for each string, well, it's a list of strings. It's a list of strings in cookbook dot recipes dot cookbook dot recipes dot let's just do for each recipe in cookbook dot. Is this is this Megalovania? Wait, what? Okay, well this is, oh yeah, I forget that this was an Undertale radio, wasn't it? Oh, that's great. It's like get down dirty and code, baby. Wait, hold on. Was all my... Oh wait, it doesn't have a name in... No, we need this for each recipe in cookbook. So for each of the recipes, we say recipes. So for each recipe, we get all of the ingredients and we say, well, we don't want cookbook recipes, we want possible recipes. This is for each recipe in the possible set of recipes. We want to say, for each, well, let's not do it that way, like for, and let's just do it like the boring way for now, because I think it's gonna help me understand. I understand it a bit better, but we loop through the recipe. It's a possible recipes. I dot ingredients. Dot length. Or dot count. No. And then, no, yeah, okay, well, let's finish writing this for loop and then we'll take a break. In possible recipes, ingredients count for each recipe, impossible for possible recipes, ingredients. Or in is equal to 0, I is less than, yes, that's good. Okay, so that's gonna go through all of the ingredients in all of the possible recipes. Well, we need to say like count before if I well, that's adding like all the even. It's gonna add all of the. No, don't do this. Don't do it this way. Well, we finished writing that. Let's take the 5 minutes and come back. All right. BRB. Hello. Well, we don't have much long left. And I didn't really get that much done again today. But we made some progress, and I feel like I'm learning some stuff, which is good. Problem is with programming, the reward can often, like, at least with the way that I understand it, takes me a long time to derive things. I'm okay with that though, because at least I'm deriving it myself using logic, understanding the system, and I've been commenting somewhat. I should keep that up whilst I'm coding, and talking through it on stream is nice. And plus, just getting into somewhat of a rhythm is better than getting into none at all. I'm gonna spend the last couple of minutes making another screen, because I have these two, but I need a stream is ending one, so we're gonna make that now, because that's what's happening. That's what's happening. What? That's what's happening. All right, so got some other things to do to take care of today. So that's what I'll be going on to next after this. We're gonna duplicate. We're gonna duplicate this screen. Stream is ending. We'll delete this. Yes. We'll send to this. And then title 3, so that way I think it's different. And there we go. Alright, cool. There you go. That's my stream is ending screen. Oh. No, it ended up getting duplicated. That's so annoying. Well. Yes, and now I have to add a new one. Text. Title 2. Select font M5. Make it. Oh no. Alright. Okay. And then we'll just send to that. Alright, stream is ending. Whoops. This one's a bit of a F up. I don't know why it's got like this big margin. There you go. So guys, thanks a lot for tuning in today. I enjoyed. I think I'm getting better at this thing. I have all the screens I need now. Be right back. Stream is starting. Stream is ending. And the stream itself. Hey, and me, your host. This has been Jacques. Banging his head against the Unity screens for hours. Getting better each day, man. That's what we're here for. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope all of you had a good day. Oh! Hey! Hey, Yuki. Oh, my bad. Hey, Jin. Sorry, I totally forgot. I had like the first opportunity and I messed it up already. Hey, Jin. Welcome in. Talking to the Void was loads of fun. The VOD will be up, so I guess you'll see it. Let's turn the music down. Get it? Like, oh, you know what music I really want to play to end off with? Let's get it. Stream is starting. Wait, why is that what I'm seeing on the stream? Maybe that's just a couple seconds back. Either way, what I want to do is I want to end the stream with one of my favorite show outros. Let's see here. Where's the music tab? Here it is. And then we'll just say our goodbyes. Where is it? It's Avatar: The Last Airbender. I forget what it's called. It's like, is it home? Safe return. That's it. Copy a link. And then paste it here. This is it. This is it. I'm pretty sure this soundtrack is played with an instrument you told me that you were interested in, Jin. Let's turn it up a little bit. Well, today I had lots of fun. I made progress on this recipe script. It's still not finished, but I got closer. I made this new class basically just for the purpose of storing ingredients. It's too expensive though. Yeah. Either way, I learned some stuff today. I commented my code, you know, keeping it nice and organized. Progress, not perfection. Anyway, that was today's stream. But that will be it for today, guys. Won't be on tomorrow. I will be working, but over the weekend I'll also have some more time. I'll be posting it, keeping you guys updated on my Twitter account. I should probably post that somewhere. Don't have that right now. I should get links. That should be... I want to put that on my to-do list. Is to get links for stream. Alright, guys. Other than that, this has been Jacques. Day 3 of Glowing Garden is over. See you around.